about today's conversation. We're gonna be talking business and some things that I got going on, my brother got going on. We're gonna talk more about him than we talk about me, but I want y'all to come on in the room and let's get this thing started. Uh, we're gonna be. Let me see. Jump in the comment sections. On this section, Corey is on. I'm going to. I'm going to be in the comment section too. I know we are on the church page. We're on my page and we're on YouTube. But let me see. Let me just make sure that. Let me see what's up. I see it. Lions, I see you, man. You all come on in the room. Let me see if I could tag Corey in this so that he's on. You all get in the comment section. We're getting ready to get this thing started. I'm excited that I get to do this. I haven't had a Doing Life segment in a little while, but I'm glad I get a chance to do this. I see you all coming in the room. Get in the comment section. Let me know you're here. Let me go ahead. I'm about to bring Corey on screen right now. Corey, you live. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, Facebook family?
We live, and we getting ready to do this thing. I want to give you opportunity to come on in, share this, let somebody know that we are live. Corey, I don't know if you want to share it. I was trying to tag you. I wasn't able to do it though.
Yep, I'll go ahead and share it.
So, all right. Well, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get started. I wanted to have the whole production tight, but wasn't able to get everything together the way I wanted to. But I'm here with my brother Corey, and we're here to talk about business, talk about some stuff that he's got going on. We're gonna let you know some of what we've been working on, because I've been trying to tell everybody that I think that this COVID season, even though it's been difficult, even though it's been trying, it has created some opportunities for us to really get serious about some of the things that we've been dreaming about and things that we've been wanting to do. And so I'm glad that I get the opportunity just to feature what some of you got going on. And I'm really excited that I got my brother on, got Corey. You all know him, Life Through Music, piano, drums. Of course, he can't see his big bro. I ain't even talking about piano. I'm talking about drums right now. we always be clowning. We always be clowning about the drums. And anytime he see me pick up a pair of sticks, he talk trash about me, like, drums wasn't where I started. But anyway,
Slow down a little bit.
we get ready to get this thing started. Corey, I'm gonna give you the floor. Just kind of say hello, and then we're gonna get into what today is all about.
So yeah, what's up, Facebook family? It's good to be with you all. Good to be on with my brother, to be able to kind of share a little bit, some business, some things that we got going on, some things we've been working on over not just the COVID season, but kind of even before that. So it's an honor and a pleasure to be here, and I'm looking forward to the conversation.
Amen. Well, I don't want to hold people too long. Why don't we just start right with what you got going on? I'm excited. Some of you all been seeing some of Corey's work. You know what's crazy, especially some of you all have been around church, Christ community. You've seen this stuff at Life Through Music. But he is getting ready to just really go full steam with it. So Corey, why don't you talk about what you got coming up business wise?
Cool. So some of you might have seen just a couple days ago, I did an announcement about a launch of media services company that I'll be doing here in the next few weeks. And anybody who kind of knows me knows that I've always been kind of artistic. I started off drawing at a very young age, probably about 8 years old or so. Started drawing, did a little bit of painting, did some pen and ink stuff. And then once I got into high school, basketball kind of took over, and I kind of ditched art for a little while. And then I really got into music, like shortly after I graduated high school. But art has always been a part of me and who I've been over the years. And started a couple years ago just kind of fooling around with a camera. And when I started Life Through Music, it really kind of propelled me to do and think about more when it came to media. And when you start a business, and especially an organization like Life Through Music, well, Erica started the organization Life, but I run the program Life Through Music. Anytime that you do are very thin, you have to pick up some skills, and you got to pick them up pretty quickly. And so I was kind of propelled to pick up some skills, and doing camera and video work was something that I've always kind of wanted to do, but it really pushed me to do once I started doing the organizational work, probably about close to 10 years ago now. And so it really just kind of put me in a position where I had to do it. I fell in love with it. And over the last 10 years, a lot of that, what you've seen with Life Through Music, with the pictures, the video, and even the production, has been, a lot of the stuff that I've been building over the years.
Man, good stuff, man. Good stuff. So Corey is starting his own media company. The media company is what? Cooks?
Cook Media is the media company that I'm starting, and it's
Cook
a
Media
services company. So it's going to be dedicated to picture, video, and sound, and kind of leveraging my skills in all those different areas, and also leveraging some relationship that I have too to kind of help. So I have people come in and help, so we can really, I think, present people's businesses, just the community, I think, in a different way, in a different light. So I'm looking forward to it.
Good stuff. And I wanna pick up on that. But before I do that, let me just say what's up. I got some people in the comment section. Lions got on. He said, "What's up, C Killer?" just so y'all know, that is a term of endearment.
I never killed anybody.
Yeah, man. That's the bro, Patrick Lyons. Dana, how you doing? Good to have you on. Tammy, what's up? I meant to do these hellos once we got started. We were kind of running behind. Diajane, what's up? She said, "Y'all the goats." That's my girl. Brother Dale Barney, good to see you, sir.
Barney.
My man Paji, my brother, good to see you. And Pastor Tylon, my brother, good to see you as well. So let's talk about this media company. And one of the things that you said is that was so important is that we do what we need to do to portray our people, our culture, and really that's just across the gambit of the way we want to portray it, because sometimes people may not always have a nefarious plot behind the scenes, or it may not all, they might not always be up to no good, but it's important that we portray ourselves because we know what we're looking for. We know us. We know what type of light needs to be shed on what types of things. And so that's why it's important that we aren't just the entertainment. We aren't just in front of the camera, but that we're also behind the camera. So talk about that whole mindset for you, why starting this company is really just so important.
Yeah, I think just if you look over the last probably 2 or 3 months, just everything that's happened, things that's happened to our community, from how COVID has kind of impacted our community in ways it hasn't impacted others. If you look at everything that's going on with from George Floyd and everybody else, there were so many stories being told, but there wasn't a lot of stories, especially in our community, being told from our perspective.
Right.
So I think it's very important anytime that you're telling stories, and we live in a soundbite age right now. So
Right.
people always, they're catching sound bites of things, and they're looking for that gotcha moment or whatever. So to be able to have control over how we tell our story and how that story is conveyed um, to a mass audience, I think is extremely important. Because if you look at big networks, CNN, if you look at Fox News, there's always an agenda behind those news outlets and certain messages that they want to get across to certain groups of people.
Right.
And so it's important that we have our own voice that's not being influenced by somebody else's either political desires, financial desires, that is being told from a perspective of us and how we've been impacted and how we feel that we can get out of the situations that we're in.
No doubt about it, man. We got to be in a position where we're able to tell our story, where we're able to give our POV, our point of view. It's so important that we have skilled people behind the lens. And so I'm excited about the media company because I think this is important, not just for you as a young man in Erie. I just important for you, business, the nonprofit world. But I got some of my pastor friends on here. I saw my friend Pastor Ben Haley out of Allentown, and I see Pastor Higginbottom. Blessings to both of you. I mean, the playing field has been leveled, and so we now have the ability to produce our own music. We have the ability to put our own footage out there, and we get to not just be in front of the camera again as entertainment, but we get to edit it. We get to decide what goes out to the public. And one of the things you talked about, and we'll move on because I got a few more questions for you on this, but one of the things that you brought up was the whole protest piece, and sadly, the whole story wasn't even told about the protest, right? Because everybody that was out there, for instance, that was rioting, and everybody that was out there looting, it wasn't necessarily those who were peacefully protesting. Many times it was people that was coming from outside of the community and they were stirring things up. But it was the people locally that had to foot the bill and that were actually getting blamed. I'm not saying that was true across the board, but because we weren't always able to, give our POV, because we weren't always able to be the final editor, there were some stories out there that just wasn't true and also painted all of us with a broad brush that wasn't fair. And so that's why I think it's so important that people like you are getting out there and that you are creating content, but you're also organizing yourself so that as a business, you can help people locally, to really paint their own picture as we relate to weddings and all of the great stuff that you plan to do. So I just say that because I really want to encourage more people to, get behind the camera, more people to really get out there, more people to begin creating content. So real quick, Corey, let me ask you this. What services do you want to provide? Services that you want to provide, as you get out there with Cook Media?
Between 3 different services. So it'd be video, which includes live streaming, broadcasting, as well as pre-recorded videos, photo, video, and then also like live sound and studio production work as well.
Good stuff. So what type of stuff you plan on offering to the community? Like just give me like some bullets of your services.
Actually, I've been contacted already to do a bunch of different events for people. I got a wedding coming up next month. A daycare contacted me about doing a video, promotional video. I've been contacted about doing videos about COVID-19 and the response and how it's affected our communities. So just a wide range already. Me being new to media services, I've been contacted by pastors to help do things for churches and different organizations as well. So these are some of the things that I'll be doing in the next few months.
Good stuff. I'm getting ready to put I'm getting ready to share Cash App information. Corey, what's your Cash App? I'm gonna put mine out there too. Mine is Rev DK Cook. Thank you, Pastor Haley. Money sign Rev DK Cook, and Corey. I want you to put yours out there as well.
Okay.
Go ahead and put it in the comment section. So you have this media services company. I already know that there's going to be some other things. People already have some ideas as far as what you're going to be out there doing. I know you're probably going to be doing highlight reels
Yep.
for people, people that are in youth sports. I know senior picks and all of that good stuff. But all things media, I know where you're starting. I already know that you've already begun the process of the organizing and things of that nature, the LLC and all of that good stuff. But just kind of tell the people where you are in the process and what you look to do in the next couple months or so.
Even though I'm kind of still early on in the process, I've been doing a lot of work for years, a lot of work free, and working with different people. But right now, I'm kind of in the process of really just making it a full-fledged venture to try to really help, to put myself in a position to help as many people as I can across this community. Excuse me, real quick.
Breaking up just a little bit.
But yeah, to try to position, myself in this business to try to help as many people as possibly can be helped.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff, man. And one of the things that I'm excited about is really going to be the areas in which we're actually going to bridge. One of the things that I've been doing a lot of is just consultation with pastors as well as content creators that are looking to get online content out there, that are looking to use video stream. I was just talking to somebody, and they were asking me, man, Cook, what camera are you using? And I was telling them that the camera, but I was also telling them I started off not with this phone. I started off with this joint right here, this little small joint when I was doing a video. Or I don't know, I think Corey, you can see it there. And then I built my way up to the camera that I used, but I didn't have a whole lot of people to help me through that process. And so what I'm also excited about is just the consultation and just the help that we're actually going to be able to provide churches, content creators, people that really need to get their message out there, because there are so many people that I believe that God is really going to use in this time. I think it was Questlove that said 5 years from now, we should be listening to some of the best music that was ever produced, some of the best movies that were ever written, reading some of the best, books, because it was produced during this time that we were in quarantine. And so that's why I'm excited about what you're doing, but I'm also excited about how our paths are going to cross, because there's just people that God is already connecting us with and really connecting us to in government and just other places that we've been partnering with, working behind the scenes to help them to, really produce content. So just talk about some of the stuff that you've been doing to help people throughout this time.
Well, a lot of consultation work, of course. Come to me and ask me all the time, how do you do this? How do you do that? So as best as I can, I try to, steer them in the right direction and just try to give advice. A lot of people just don't know exactly where to start. And for me, it's important that you invest in yourself. First of all, you have confidence in yourself. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, you invest in yourself. And a lot of people don't know this process with me and you started probably over 15 years ago. Yeah. Around the time when you moved down to Philadelphia, and we would talk on the phone 4 or 5 times a day, 20 minutes at a time, just kind of pushing each other to learn more and to do more. And it was during those times that I was able to kind of see a lot of the confidence grow within the both of us to be able to pursue what it is that we wanted to do. So part of what I want to do is really to try to instill that level of confidence in people that you can do it, and you have to take the first step. And part of that first step is making an investment into yourself.
Yeah.
And if you look at everything that's happening right now with the with COVID-19, and there's a lot of stimulus being thrown around. There's people are getting resources. Make sure you're using those resources and investing into yourself. Don't waste these opportunities, um, because they could really help to shape your future. I remember one of my first big purchases when I first got a big income tax check. I got a computer. That was one of the first things that I bought, and it was important because it set the stage for everything a lot of people have seen over the last few years. And it was because of that computer I was able to buy software to edit videos, start to do websites. And so really, like I said, just going back to it, I really want to make sure that I can inspire people, um, in the position that even though I'm in the beginning stages, inspire people to take that first step and be confident in themselves that they can do whatever it is that they put their mind to.
Good stuff. Look, I wanna encourage you all. Get behind the movement. Cook Media. Corey has done some excellent stuff. I'm going to share his some of his drone work. Yeah, so yes, he's actually doing drone work. I'm gonna share some of that in the comment section. I was gonna do it on this video, but I don't have it queued up. So I'm gonna share that in the comment section. I may go live again and I may just play it live, but want you to check him out. That's Corey's Cash App. If you just want to sow into Corey, just to be a blessing, because it's important that we get into media, and I'm excited that Corey's getting into media, that Corey's going to be doing weddings, but he's also going to be working with storytellers. He's going to be helping people to get their stories off the ground. Him and I have already been doing quite a bit of consultation, and we will continue to consult churches, because again, to all of those who are in church or you're in business, the way this thing is set up, we're probably going to be dealing with this for a while. And so we need to establish ourselves when it comes to video. I'll say this just real quick. Corey is talking about him venturing into media. One of my interests right now is that I am getting into publishing. And so in August, I will release my first book, and it is going to be a children's book. I actually have 3 of them written. 2 of them are in the editing process. I want to give a shout out to my girl Selena King, who's on here, who read one of them and gave me some good feedback, who did some editing. And the illustrations are being done now, and we're getting ready to go to print, and that is a children's book that is connected to this whole ecosystem, or this whole environment that we call life, that's living in fulfilled excellence. And so this first series is all about doing life with Jamal. And Jamal is a young boy of color who's trying to figure things out. He's trying to figure out identity. He's trying to figure out who he is. And so that's the first series that I am developing. I got 2 more that are pretty much done. And so we are working on that. Yes, Podgy, self-publishing, not just that book, Podgy, but I also have a second book that is in the editing process as well. And this book is really for preachers and communicators who are trying to figure out how to get their message out there by the use of technology. And one of the things that I do in that book is I talk about how to take one sermon and to take that sermon and to repurpose that and create additional content so that you're getting your message out there. And so I'll be talking about technology and just about some of the things that I've learned over the years by the use of technology. And so I'm excited about that book as well. But Corey and I, we just, said that now was the time. And really, that's what this book, that's what this live is really all about. Corey's media, media, me in the area of publishing and, consulting. We just believe that now is the time for us to get our message out there, get our story out there, and to really organize ourselves. Because I know for me, I never thought that I was a good writer, but it's very interesting seeing words come alive and, going through this process for the first time, but also really preparing to leave a legacy for young men and young women of color, so that they can see themselves in print and that they can grow with curriculum and with writing that, that God has called me and really blessed me to produce. And so that's what I'm working on. That's what Corey's working on. We're excited because there's just so much down the pike. I got to show you this just real quick. Corey, I'm going to have you give some closing words, but you all see the stuff behind me. Me and Corey, we're going to be working on some stuff with this too. But all of these shirts, you all know that I've also got the Cook's Custom Creations, and all of these are shirts that I've produced. But one of the things that people have said to me is, Cook, I love the stuff, but I need some more colors. And so I've been behind the scenes on all week, throughout the rest of this week and all next week. I'm going to be producing orders in Philadelphia that I'm going to be delivering, because now we're able to produce full color masks, right? So this is some Steelers stuff that I just produced. Corey, I know you love the Pittsburgh Steelers. I had somebody ask me to produce some Steelers stuff, so this is some custom stuff that we are producing. Fortnite had somebody hit me up. I need some Fortnite stuff. This is a mask that I just did for a young man. Somebody is going on a Black March in a couple weeks, so I got this Being Black is Dope mask that we did for them. So we are now producing full color masks. So hit your boy up. I got a march coming up this week, and I just did this for somebody. So, man. Oh, yeah, somebody hit me up for some Boondock stuff, too. So that's just a young boy, Boondocks. And, Corey, I think you are going to like this. A sister hit me up for some Philadelphia Eagles gear.
Hey, there we go.
so that's that Eagles stuff. And I had to do this for a young buck that hit me up about some Pokemon stuff. So I shared that, man, because me and Corey, we are working, we are grinding. Me and Corey grinding. Hit us up. We got stuff coming down the pipe. I just wanted to get on here, talk about some of the stuff that we got going on. Me and Corey, we talk every day. People are they like, man, it's crazy. I'm not that close with my brother or sister, but I'm blessed to have a brother that isn't just a brother who's a friend, a brother who is a business partner, and everything in between. And so anytime I can, just get on with him, chop it up, put some shine on him. One thing that we don't do is we don't hate. Because I always say this, when he winning, I'm winning. I remember when he was on Good Morning America, I was his biggest cheerleader, sitting right there on the front row. I was there with him because that's just bro, you know what I mean? And that's just how we came up with. We got two sisters that we're just close with as well, that are major parts of our lives. And so anytime I get a chance to promote him and what he's doing, I try to do it. So Corey, final words. Those of you all who want to know about the masks are $12, full color masks. They are $12. Hit me up. I got orders hitting in Philadelphia all week. I'm going to be in Erie July 31st at the pop-up shop that Angela McNair is hosting. July 31st. That's going to be right downtown Erie. So I'll be there for all of my Erie folk. I'm going to have a whole bunch of gear. So if you need masks, hit me up. You need shirts, hit me up. I got you. But other than that, Corey, final words.
Final words. Really just, like I said earlier, use this time till its fullest advantage. I think over the last few months, I've been able to really even though I've still been working, UPS has been busier now than it was before the pandemic. But I've got a chance to really sit at home a lot, even outside of work. I haven't been running the meetings and doing different events. But I really got a chance to really think about how I can impact as many people as I possibly can, given the talents and the gifts and abilities that I've been given. And that's kind of where the push for Cook Media came from. So, I mean, use this time, think about what it is that you have, what you have to offer, and how you can better people's lives. And I think that goes so far. And it really helped me too, to put in perspective. I've worked for the last 15 years. A lot of you know I've worked at UPS, very corporate job. I've done nonprofit work for both, the organization that me and my sister run, and also I worked at the Y for a brief time. But this pandemic has really helped me to put things in perspective, and just some things that have happened over the last few months. I'm really in a different mindset where I'm tired of working for people at this point in my life. I'm at the point now where I really want to start to make moves, not only for myself, but also sowing into my legacy. How can I not only impact my kids here right now and people that are around me in a positive way, but the work that I do now affect generations after me, decades after me. And so that's where my thought process has been. And as much as I love the work that I do at UPS, that's not building my legacy. It's really helped to shape and put things in perspective. I've learned a lot of great life lessons working and managing people in an environment like that. And it's really helped to shape what I've been able to do in business and also in the nonprofit sector, and then also being promoted through the ranks at UPS. So those lessons, I think each individual, each one of us on this call, we all know, and we've all experienced certain things throughout our lives and what we do, and to make sure that we make the best of them, make the most out of them. But don't get comfortable. I can easily stay at UPS and find a job there making over six figures, but that's not what fulfills me. I think working in the nonprofit sector really helped me to find out what my purpose was. And my purpose is really to try to positively impact as many lives as possible in a meaningful way. And for me, given my gifts and my abilities, my talents, it's been through music. So I've been able to reach kids through music. And then also through basketball. When I was working at the Y, I was able to build relationships with kids all across the city, through basketball. And that's something I was very passionate about early on in my life. And now I'm using the gift of art when it comes to not only photography, but video and those skills I've developed over the years to try to better people's lives in those areas. So I guess I say all that to say, really try to figure out what it is that you're passionate about, what you're good at, and use that to try to positively affect other people's lives. What will happen for you that you never thought possible. I never thought that I would be on Good Morning America. I never thought that I would be in the governor's mansion, playing and being down there, invited to certain events. I never thought I would be meeting with mayors and politicians, not just in Erie, but across multiple states. And everybody knows me. I'm very reserved, and I don't really like, attention. I don't like to be out in the public too much. But that work has really thrusted me to that place. And I know it's what I've been meant to do here on this earth. So
yeah, that's good. Your boy, I don't know if you see your boy Baker on here. He said,
no.
Get comfortable, fam. You remember that joint?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. That's good stuff, man. Yo, I appreciate you sharing that, Corey, because it is. I mean, for me, it's definitely about legacy. I don't have kids yet, but I do got nieces and nephews. I do want to leave something behind, and it's something that I'm very passionate about. So let me see, Corey. I think I can get this up. Let me see. I think I got the video up. You all let me know if you're able to see YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to, let me see. I want to make sure that I show this video if I can. Let me see. Let me show Chrome. And so you all, I just want you to see some of Corey's work. So I'm just gonna play that real quick. Hope you're able to see that. And that's some of Corey's video work that you're seeing right now. Hopefully it's coming through. I don't know, Corey, if you're able to check on Facebook, make sure it's coming through on your end. You all just let me know. Lions, if you're still in the comment section, let me know if you can still see that. That's some of Corey's drone work right there. Following some jet ski stuff out there on Lake Erie. And so I don't know if you can imagine your wedding or your big event with drone footage like this. That's some more drone footage Eddie has. That's a boat. So he's definitely got all the gear to make some good stuff happen for your next show. He's got the cameras, he's got the lenses, and again, he's got the drones, so he can get some nice aerial shots. So I just wanted you all to see what's possible. That's just one of Corey's videos of some of the stuff that he's able to produce. But I wanted to just show that so that you were able to see some of what he's able to do. Man, be out of here. Corey, I appreciate your time, man. Appreciate all of you. Let me just do one more shameless plug. You need some masks, let me know. We've got some custom stuff available. So you all hit your boy up. And I love this, just in case you want to see how they fit. This one is really just a test, but just wanted to show it to you. I got stuff I'm gonna be delivering all week in Philly, and we'll be in Erie on July 31st. So want y'all to check us out. Hit me up if you need a mask. All right, Corey, anything you want to say? We out.
Oh, I think we pretty much covered everything.
Make sure I got the video off. I still got that thing playing.
One more thing, just be on the lookout. The website will be up by next week for Cook Media.
So you'll be able to website coming. Go ahead.
Yep, you'll be able to contact me to start booking events, and I will be in full garb. I'll be in my mask. I have, gloves. I have sanitizer. I'll make sure if I do come to events, everything will be above board. But also with Life Through Music. And something that we didn't talk about real quick, Life Through Music is separate from what Cook Media is. Cook Media is this is my business.
You're breaking up. I know you said that Cook Media is separate from Life Through Music. Yeah, you was breaking up. Last thing I heard was Cook Media is separate from Life Through Music.
Okay. Yep. So Cook Media is separate. Cook Media is a for-profit. That is my personal business. And then Life Through Music is the program that I kind of run and manage. My sister is the executive director of Life. I'm the program director for Life Through Music. Those are separate. So just to be clear on that. Yeah, and then there was one more thing that I wanted to say. Oh, live stream. We'll have another live stream with Life Through Music. There's been a lot of people reaching out to me about doing another live stream. So in the next 2 weeks, be on the lookout for your calendar. Me and my students will be getting together. We'll be doing another live stream, and we're just looking forward to sharing the gifts and the talents of the kids and the young adults across this city.
Good stuff. All right. Appreciate y'all. I see a lot of folk gone, but we still got a few folks still on. James, what's up, cuz? Much love to you. Trayvon, I'm gonna use your Facebook name. My guy Vet, how you doing? Percy, what's up, my brother? My man Purse, what's up with you? So we on. I think I saw Jr. Jr. Carruthers on, but we had some friends and a lot of family on, man. So I appreciate everybody that was on in the comment section. All right, we out. Appreciate your Facebook fam. Be on the lookout. We got a lot of things coming, but just wanted to share some of the stuff. All right, we'll talk to you real soon.